Okay, welcome to our first vodcast. I'm going to be vodcasting the solutions to homework 1.1. All of this chapter is based on getting you guys used to free response problem number 4, which involves various reactions. I'm going to break it down in parts. If you noticed, for A through F, you're getting the whole reaction, but I circled some parts that I just want us to look at individually so you get used to the vocabulary that they use. For problem A, I'd like you to write the formula for polished aluminum metal. We don't have to focus on the polished or the metal. We only have to focus on the symbol aluminum. I look on the periodic table, I find aluminum. The descriptions here, both polished and metal, tell me it's a solid. You don't have to write that. And for all atoms, they have a 0 charge. That's often called the oxidation number as well. It means the number of protons and electrons is the same. I want you to put the 0 at the top for all elements. Air. Generic term, we know that air is made up of oxygen gas, nitrogen gas, and it actually has some argon in it. But in AP chemistry, whenever they just say air, they mean oxygen. So the formula for air is oxygen with a 0 at the top. Going down to D, which is the next one I had you guys do, so you didn't have to do that one. We did B. Going down to D, now we're moving on from elements, and I'm going to explicitly teach you this in class, but I wanted to do it right now, just a way of tickling your brain since you do have the solutions. So hydrogen iodide gas is obviously not an element. So let's go over here and do it this way. We know on the periodic table that hydrogen has a +1 oxidation number or charge, and iodide has a -1 oxidation number or charge. Now notice that it says gas. Later on, that's going to become very important. The fact that it's gas tells us that it's not in water. And when a compound is not in water, we write it in its balanced form, which in this case would be HI, since these are both 1s. You'd switch them and they would go down there. Later on, you'll know what I mean, and actually when things are in water, you would keep them in their ion form. So that's in water, and that's not in water. We'll talk about that more in class, but you do have the solution here. Aqueous ammonia is something you're just going to have to memorize. Ammonia is simply NH3. Now, another good way to remember this is that we know that the ammonium ion is NH4+. So ammonia is NH3. It comes from that root name. Okay, so let's review. All elements written by themselves, things with one capital letter, have a 0 charge. Things that are not in water are written in their balanced form. Things that are in water are written as ions. Again, we will talk about this one more later in class. And ammonia is a covalent compound with the formula NH3. Don't have to memorize this. I'll give that to you, but just wanted to put it on here so you guys have a chance to learn it. All right, welcome to AP Chemistry. I hope you have a really, really good year together, guys. Take care.